Welcome to On the Rocks with Doolin, Dalton,
and the Rambler.
and today is the last show of season 2. Hey, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, Ernie? How's it going?
How's it going? Shout out Ernie Dividu. Cool guy.
Yeah, but like I was saying, this is the last episode of season 2 of On the Rocks. Can you believe it, Joey?
I can't believe it. It's gone by so quick. This
I know.
semester's been a fever dream, I'll be honest.
It really has, especially these last few weeks. Just, You think you're done and then you're not done, you know?
Yep.
Age-old story. But I kind of got bamboozled because I'm not supposed to be hosting today's show. Found out I would be hosting today's show about 5 minutes before the show was supposed to start. So we're just going to play some jazz while I get everything ready. Is this sound good to you?
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
All right, well, this is off this album called The Jazz Dispensary. The D-Dank Funk thing. I don't know. I'm still scrolling. The D-Dank Funk Blend. It's just a volume of jazz people out of Nashville, I believe.
I think I'll enjoy this.
So yeah, this first song is called Message from the Meters by Funk Incorporated. So let's just get it rolling. Yeah, that was I keep pressing the wrong faders. That was this Sing a Simple Song by I don't know. It's because it's already gone. It's already been gone to the next song, but they're probably out of Nashville. Just
It's funky.
Some jazzy funk stuff. You know what I'm saying, Joey?
I was saying it kind of sounded like the keyboard trill sounded like the pause menu music from like Super Mario 64. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. But yeah, this is On the Rocks with Doolin, Dalton,
And the Rambler.
and the Rambler. Joe, you've had so many titles on this show.
I have.
Mockingbird, the Rambler, Ace Field Reporter. One-man shop over here.
I know. It's a hassle, you know. Doing a lot.
But yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is the last episode of Season 2 that we will be airing live. Be on YouTube sometime the next few days. It's got a busy schedule. Can't always, get them right up. But tonight is very special for On the Rocks. It is an incredibly special night for On the Rocks because we have a new series airing for the first time on YouTube right after tonight's show. It'll be available for everybody to watch on YouTube.
And what is it called?
It's called On the Streets with Doolin, Dalton, and I guess, I don't know, just
The
the
Rambler.
Rambler. It's just called On the Streets. It's whoever's there that day.
Just on the streets.
But basically, what we've been talking about these past few weeks is we wanted to go out and interview people live on the streets, and we finally did it, and it went 10 times better than I thought it ever could have gone.
I know. Like, we were talking in the car, and we're like, this is going to be like so incredibly awkward, and we accepted that. And by the first conversation we had, we knew it was going to be something special. And it was an hour of fun-filled antics and tomfoolery.
It really was. It's going to be, so like I said, it's going to be premiering at 7. It's going to be a YouTube premiere, so you get to watch it live with all your buddies. And then it'll be available just on YouTube after that. I'm pretty sure it's how premieres work. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How was the editing process?
The editing process, pretty easy. I just had to listen to it again, which is kind of weird listening to conversations we've already had with people, and then every time I heard a bad word, I had to go in there and be like, beep.
That last half.
Yeah, that last half, I did cut out a part of it near the end.
Yeah.
But
I already know what part you're talking
yeah, I wasn't going to give that a platform online, so I'm just not going to air that part. But I did give the other guy. I don't want to spoil anything for everybody else, but the one guy at the very end, he's still in his little story that he told us.
Inspirational speech.
But yeah, we're going to kick it to the next song. And honestly, I think this song is very fitting for today. This is Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. All right. That was We Are the Moles, Part 1 by the Moles, which would become Gentle Giant.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Is Moles Part 2 any good?
What'd you say?
Is Moles Part 2 any good?
Moles Part 2, yeah, but I don't know if it'd be really interesting to listen to. I think it's just noise, if I remember.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. What are you doing?
Sorry, it was kind of picking them up and it felt a little loud.
Oh, my bad. I have... There, can you talk? Is that your mic?
Hello.
Okay, that's your mic. I'll just keep us two on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were in here just talking about
Ketosis.
because the only thing I've had to eat today is a pack of fruit snacks. So I think I'm in ketosis right now, if I'm being completely honest with the listeners. Well,
I still don't know. Like, I don't know.
we decided it's a low carb, high fat, and I was like, well, the only
What's
thing I
it-
eat in one day is one main.
What's it supposed to feel like, though? Like, what describes, like, how does a person know, like, oh, I'm in ketosis? Like, a person isn't going to be like, oh, wow, I feel like I have a low metabolism and I'm high in ketosis fats or whatever. The
I don't know.
textbook definition is.
Someone who's never been in ketosis.
But, I don't know. Maybe I have been in ketosis and I just didn't know because I didn't know what it was supposed to feel like.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Maybe we've all been in ketosis at one point in our lives.
I have no idea what you're saying, Liam, but I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, Liam, we'll take your word for it.
Yeah. But, work.
So,
much work.
I think for the podcast portion, I was going to, we could talk to Kyle about what we did on Friday night and get everybody excited to listen to it. But it's going to be, I don't think you and I can talk about that just by ourselves because we lived it, we did it,
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah, we were there. We knew what happened.
Yeah, true.
So we can, I thought maybe during the podcast portion we can talk about all of our favorite times during season 2, since we did this
Our
last
favorite times during season 2.
episode of
True.
season 1. We talked about our favorite times of season 1. So
I gotta come up with another banger like the Kinder Egg joke.
Yeah,
at the
it's
end
true.
of season 1.
it's true.
Well, like, that wasn't the end of season 1. That was the end of the season, like 0.5, because it was before spring. But I still gotta come up with a banger.
Mm-hmm. And it's semester 1,
Yeah.
which is half the season.
It's weird to think that after this we'll be halfway done.
It is kind of crazy to think about that.
I don't want to
Really?
think about it if I'm being completely 100% honest.
Yeah.
But
We tech students have to have a talk with Chad and Neil on Wednesday, just to be like, all right, how you doing? You like the program? Where do you think you're going to start heading in the program and stuff like that? Like, what do you like the most about it? So we can start looking at jobs and stuff. It'd be an interesting conversation.
I do that on Thursday, but it's music education. So that'll be interesting.
You want to hear an interesting story?
Sure.
Just to give us a little bit of a break in the music here. The other day, well, I guess I should just preface the story with this. So we tech students just did our Mixing 3 project for our 312 class, and my group mixed and tracked Cameron Friedman's group, which he did an original metal song
But yeah, with Ernie.
with Ernie. Yeah, Ernie did some backup vocals on it.
What a guy.
But we discussed our mixes with Chad and stuff like that. And Chad, gave me some pointers on my mix. And then the other day, Cameron texted me because he hadn't responded to a text beforehand. And he was like, oh, sorry, I missed your text. And I was like, oh, no problem. It's whatever. He was like, how'd your mix turn out? And I was like, oh, it's fine. I think it's fine or whatever.
Or
It's all right. And he was like, oh, I'd love to listen to it. And I was like, okay, it's on the Google Drive or whatever. I don't talk to Cameron very much.
mm-hmm.
So it was just like, okay, like he wants to hear it, cool, whatever. It's his band, understandable. And a few hours later, I get a FaceTime call from Cameron. And I was like, I was like, I don't talk to Cameron very much. It'd be kind of like, I wonder why he's trying to FaceTime me, you know what I'm saying? It's not like people who I really only get FaceTime calls are from Emily and Allison, so.
Bit weird.
Bit weird champ, but no, it wasn't weird champ. He was just, he was like, dude, just listen to your mix. This is awesome. This is so cool. And I was like, oh, thank you. Cool. And he was like, I'm probably going to like retrack it and remix it over the summer. Can I like base my mix off yours? And I was like, yeah.
I'd be honored.
Made me feel good. Made me smile. Made me happy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's all. Just had to brag a little bit.
I'll never
Humble brag.
understand anything you guys do in my life.
Who? Us tech students?
Yes.
We just make microphone go burr, basically.
I know microphone, but burr goes over my head.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned polarity, and I'm dead. Like I literally collapse on the ground. That's like my trigger word because I'm a sleeper agent. You say polarity, and I turn into like a Russian super spy. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, polarity is a little bit of an oddball. Especially, I was a little bit worried about it when we did Friday night, to be honest with you. Just because of... But luckily, I did not have our microphones set up that high on the gain, so I don't think it was an issue.
Woo. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I had that problem, actually, when I did the party interview project. I had some polarity issues, and I realized that Tascam I use actually has a built-in way to fix it, so
That's
Pretty
nice.
cool. But yeah, let's just kick it to the next song because obviously Joey's about to clap dead because I've said polarity like 5 times now.
He's right.
This is Twisted Shadows featuring Jordan Rudez and Ross Jennings on vocals by Richard Henshaw. Listen to John Petrucci go as he fades out one of his most
John.
famous solos ever. That was Take the Time by Dream Theater off their first album with James LeBrie, Images and Words.
Banger.
It's a banger, as Joey has just said. But yeah, what's going on, Joey? Tell me what's been going on.
A lot of work.
You thought the semester would be going up on uphill.
And I thought it was an uphill climb from here. I thought we were going to the summit, gonna be at the top, gonna wave my flag around, and then boom, 5 more things that I gotta freaking do.
Yeah. Is it you have only 5 more things to do though?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The final answer is 7.
Okay.
Probably big things to do.
Can I share a secret with you guys?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be getting, I'm not thinking, I know, that this semester I'm either going to end with 2 Bs or 1 B, but it's going to be my first B here at Capitol. And you want to know what class it is?
What?
It's this one.
Radio?
Yeah, because I didn't help with an event.
That's funny.
So I get an 87, yeah, but it's a 1 credit, so it's like.
I didn't even know what events were happening.
There's one tomorrow. You want to help tear down and we'll get credit for it?
Yeah, get up, go on.
Hmm?
I said, get up.
Get
Get
it
up,
up,
you got
get it up.
time. But, yeah.
And then I might end up
Have you
being
had
one of my
all-
computer
have you
science
just had all
classes. Who
A's?
knows? Yeah. Yeah.
Dang. Nice.
Yeah. I think and then depending how my computer science final goes on Monday, or not Monday, Friday, we'll see how I go with that. I have 92 in class right now. Don't think I'm going to get a 92 in the exam. I'll tell you that for right now. But
Anticipating decently average between a nice split between A and B.
yeah.
As long as I get an A in my 4 credit hour class, everything else is fine. Because a 4 credit hour class and
Yeah.
an A is goated.
It's true.
GPA would be perfect. I have an app that I keep track of like all my grades on, and it has like all the way back, and it shows me like all my grades for each semester.
Yeah, you can do that on the web advisor thing too.
So this is easy, and I don't have to like cross through hoops and click things. I just hit a button and it's there. So like fall 3.85, spring 3.86, fall 2020 3.89, and then probably about a 3.85 for this semester.
Nice.
You know.
I think I have. I have to turn in my final project for computer science, and then I have to take the final exam for computer science, and then I have to take the final for Nagy's electronic music history class, and then I think that's it. I think I'm missing something, but I'm definitely missing something. But I think that's it.
I also realized I have a pretty high amount of picnics this week. I have at least 3 picnics.
I only have 1 because I don't get invited to picnics, I guess.
I just invited you.
Yeah, that was the
Well,
one.
There's tomorrow. There's big band. We're getting pizza and chilling, and then we're going to a park with the trumpet studio and gonna hang out for the evening. And then Friday, I guess, I got another picnic.
Yeah, Friday, I guess. But whatever.
Friday, I guess.
I guess.
I guess I'll go.
Kidding. But yeah. Who knows? Maybe another picnic will be added.
Who?
There's
knows?
there is a free Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I know. On Wednesday, yeah.
Also, a Student Social Work Association lemonade bar on Wednesday.
Lemonade bar.
What
I'm
time
going
is
for the
that?
Mason jar.
3:30, I believe. Yeah, there's a free mason jars while supplies last.
Yeah. I'll have a
What
Mason-
exactly is the lemonade bar?
It's just a lemonade bar. You get some lemonade.
Yeah. Get some
Oh.
lemonade.
Look,
Stock
I'll
up.
show you the little thing I made for it.
Okay, here I can turn
Ooh,
your
I'll bring
mic
some
on.
blue.
Your mic's on.
Look,
I'll bring some food coloring or some
isn't it
blue.
pretty?
Wow.
I made it.
I saw it on the Instagram, or I
Yeah.
saw it on the group meet. But
Yeah.
I'll bring some blue food coloring, and then I'll like take a knee and drink it like a chug jug from Fortnite. That'd be funny.
That'd be a little funny, yeah.
But I'd hit the chug jug. Yeah, I'm Ace Field reporter Joey Soto. Today I'll be hitting the chug jug. Boom. But
Put it up on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Up on the YouTube.
up on the tubes. But yeah, Lots of fun events going on.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Half an hour, we're going to have podcast portion. I have one thing that we can talk about.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about my final innovation project that I did for us. I have to present it tomorrow, and I can talk about it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, give us a little demonstration.
Yeah, you can present
I can't. I have to go on YouTube and find my private link, but yeah, I can give you a little demonstration.
That'll be nice.
Will be nice, Joey.
Dead air.
Dead air. All right, let's just kick it to the next song. This is A Tout Le Monde by Megadeth. So let's just kick it. Let's just kick it, guys. All right, you heard him. That was Outlaw Man by the Eagles off the album that the show is based off, Desperado. And to be honest with you guys, that's probably my favorite song off Desperado. You know, Doolin Dalton obviously has a close second, but even Johnny Lawless has a fantastic cover of that song. So you gotta love it. You gotta love it. If you're just tuning in with us, this is On the Rocks with Doolin Dalton
And the Rambler.
and this is our last show of season 2. And right after tonight's show, right at 7 p.m. On the Streets will be premiering on our YouTube channel. Go watch, go listen to it. We had a lot of fun with it, and we're definitely going to be doing a lot more of it once we come back after break.
In the words of Jimmy, follow, subscribe, hit that bell icon. You know,
Jimmy will let you know what to do.
Jimmy will let you know what's up.
But yeah, guys, this is it. This is the last half an hour of On the Rocks for the year.
Yeah.
I guess not for this school year.
What are some summer plans?
I don't know. You guys. Oh, I don't know why I turned my iPad off. I was gonna pull something back up on that. Yeah. What do you guys? Hannah, you're looking like very stoic.
Well, I was gonna say
Turn her mic on.
something really quick.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to say, I'm just reflecting on life right now. What a trip it's been, and you know how you've grown, Dalton, specifically since you first started radio class.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I was just thinking about the day it was you, me, and Michael eating lunch, and you're like, yeah, so I got a radio show, and you were really nervous about it.
I was very nervous because I didn't know how to use this
So
thing.
nervous, and it was so funny, and we're like, well, we'll support you, and it's just interesting to look back and see how you go from that moment to here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you now, Dalton.
Now I have to go to a all-female company over the summer and start up a whole podcast for them from the bottom.
You've grown so much. It's
pretty
pretty cool.
That'll be interesting. But
yeah.
Thank you. I'll take the compliment.
Yeah.
But let me find the photo. Pulling it up.
Oh yeah, I did look at the On the Rocks Instagram this morning. And I was like, dang, a lot of good times.
Yeah. Just looking back.
I think this year my favorite episode we did was the Halloween special. I think that was a lot of fun.
It was fun dressing up.
Yeah, getting everybody dressed up, and then we had the trivia and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's the photo from the first ever one. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh,
That's the first one. Is it the first
Yes,
one?
that's the
That's the
first
first one.
one. Because you asked Kyle to be a part of it because, you were nervous.
Yeah, look
and
how far
went
we've come.
somewhere.
Look how far we've come.
Look how far we've come.
No,
yeah.
he's not here. But yeah.
It's
It was,
crazy.
What a time.
Have to start photoshopping Joey's head in the Kyle.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Joey gonna take over next year?
Who knows? We
The
don't. I mean, no
Rambler.
episodes are scheduled out for next year, so we'll just
Who's
have
to
to see what
say?
happens.
I will say,
Who's
if
to
it's on
say?
Wednesdays, I can't.
Well,
Maybe
you know.
it should just be Doolin Dalton and the Mockingbird.
The Mockingbird.
Well, Mockingbird implies the existence of a songbird.
See, it's true.
Well, there was
There
a
was.
songbird.
At one point.
So, yeah. The Mockingbird.
It's a good thing, his nickname doesn't have his actual name in it,
Yeah.
mine, because, anybody can take the role. It's like Robin,
I feel
Anybody
like-
can take the role of Robin, but nobody can take the role of Batman.
Yeah.
I feel like the songbird is... I don't know. I feel like I couldn't lift up that mantle.
Huh?
Who
I
knows?
don't know.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to, live in the shadow of it. So I just... you know,
Never.
The Rambler. You
The
wanna talk about
Rambler.
Yeah.
The Rambler, man.
Summer plans, though.
Summer plans. Work.
Yeah,
Sleep.
work and internship, baby.
Work?
Where are you gonna work?
Don't know yet. I'd like to work
Same.
at UPS because they do a lot of money in tuition assistance.
Look at that.
But at the same time, I'm pretty sure the only UPS that's hiring is hiring for 4 a.m. shifts.
You can make it work, Joey.
I could make it work, but do I want to make it work?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
question.
No, probably
At
not.
Dunkin' I worked at 3 in the morning.
No, that's tough. That sucks. I feel bad.
When did you leave? That's not awful.
There was
No.
one.
Did you even have to deal with customers then? Like, not a lot, right?
No, but I'd always stay I'd stay till 10 and help.
Oh.
Oh, really?
There was
That's
one day
nice.
where we did inventory where I worked over last summer, and I worked from 5:30 to 1.
Wow.
That sucked. Because it was me just standing beside a dude with this little barcode going beep, beep, beep. And then he would write down how much he got and, like, the total price, and I would have to go back and count each one myself. And be like, yep, he counted it correctly. And after a while, it kind of just turned to me being like, look to my left, look to my right. Nobody was looking. He counted it correctly.
One job I'll tell you that I like appreciate like other people doing is just like sanitary jobs at like
Yeah.
big events. Because when I was in marching band, a way we used to raise money is we would work shifts at the tennis tournaments by Kings Island. You guys,
Okay.
there's a big tennis stadium there. And
Didn't
we
know
basically,
that.
yeah, huge. They have like the big, is it the PG?
Is it Wimbledon?
No clue.
It's one of the big tennis tournaments or whatever.
Okay,
All the
okay.
famous people were there.
Nice.
And we used to take shifts where we'd go around and just like get all the trash cans out and stuff like that and take them to the big dumpster. Not fun at all. Big respect to everybody who does that for a full-time living because it's just like a bunch of rude rich people
Yeah.
throwing all their beer and wine to these trash cans. And it's about 100 degrees outside.
Oh, gosh.
So you smell like sweat, beer, and wine and trash.
Yeah.
Hot trash, too. Not fun.
Yeah.
It
Hot
was
garbage.
definitely not a fun task to do, but
Trash.
I'm sure they got paid, hopefully,
Oh.
decently.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really hope
Not be
so.
worth it if not.
I have a lot of respect for single mothers.
Let's go, Chloe.
Let's go, Pamela.
Because last summer I felt like a single mother because I babysat a 1 and a 2-year-old, and like their mom was like a nurse, so she had 12-hour shifts, which meant I had 14-hour shifts. But I did have I had like 2 shifts that were over 24 hours,
That's crazy.
and it was terrible. I hated it so much. So respect to all the single moms out there.
Respect.
Respect.
Put some respect on their name.
Yeah. No, but this summer I'm gonna be a camp counselor again.
Is that fun? I don't know. I never
can
went to
be.
camp.
I
It
would-
really can. I don't know. It really
That's
depends
not-
on the week and the kids.
I'd snap on the kids, man.
If
I would-
anyone wants to be, you should become a camp
How much do
counselor
you get
at my
paid for
camp.
that?
Huh?
How much do you get paid for
Not
that?
enough.
Yeah.
But they're doing a 500 sign-on bonus if you wanna
I
be
mean,
here.
I feel like
For
it's
the
probably more
summer.
money than you actually make.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
For like a week of camp?
For a week, yes, that's more than you make for
okay.
a week.
I was going to say.
Yeah, but you don't make a lot. But
Yeah.
that's not what it's about.
That's like the first week I was here, I was walking with my orientation leader, and they were talking about how they did the math of being an orientation leader, and it equates to getting paid like 97 cents an hour.
Oh yeah, that's basically how it is for camp counselors. It's great.
Yeah, Robert was telling me how much he gets paid for an RA, and I was like,
It's not a lot.
dang, that's not a lot. But you get it's like
But
the
it's
free
for-
housing
yeah,
is the
yeah,
perk.
That's it. That's the perk. That's the money right there. Is free housing.
Yeah. But yeah,
like
crazy.
if I didn't have to pay for housing, I'd be getting paid to go here.
That'd be nice.
It boggles my mind. I'm trying to think. I'd probably get paid $2,000 to go here if I was an RA. But I feel like they would find some way to circumvent that because they probably would not want to just give me $2,000 every
Yeah.
semester. But
You guys want to talk about my innovation project that I have to do for
Yeah.
Russ's class? Now, Joey, I know earlier you said that polarity is just going to make your, it's going to, just your trigger word. You're
Polarity.
not going to understand anything that's
Yeah.
going on. But for my history of electronic music, I don't know what it's actually called. It's a cool class though. We have to come up with an idea that nobody's ever done before, or at least something,
Okay.
that's not very popular, and try it or something like that. So I was thinking, this was my first idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what a spectrogram is?
No.
Yes.
So basically a spectrogram is an image of a sound wave, but it shows the relationship of frequency, the dynamics of the frequency in relation to time. Joe, you can
Okay.
pull up a picture. Maybe you can show Hannah what a
Okay,
normal
okay.
one looks like.
I've probably seen one.
Yeah. And sometimes in these audio files, if you put them into a spectrogram, people can hide hidden
Oh yeah. Yeah.
pictures in a spectrogram.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've definitely seen those, yeah.
But you have to alter the audio to do that, right? Because you're trying to see the image in a spectrogram.
Yeah, yeah.
So my original idea was like, oh, maybe I can do something where I can create a program that like you can play music to or whatever, and then you can create art with it. But if you can't actually invent it, you have to write a paper. And I was like, that seems really complicated to write a paper about.
Yeah.
So I started thinking, what if I could do like the opposite of a spectrogram? What if I could make a musical composition by pictures? Like, what if I could go take pictures and then put them into a program that reads them as a spectrogram, kind of, right?
Okay, yeah.
But instead of like what Joey just showed you, it's an actual picture, right? And then it plays back the audio file.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I found a application that allows you to insert pictures and does exactly what I was just talking about. And you can tweak all the settings on how it reads the picture and stuff like that. And I obviously used a little bit of Photoshop to edit some of my very limited knowledge of Photoshop to edit some of the pictures just to get some interesting results. But at the end of my presentation, I have success ? And honestly, no, I don't think my composition is a success.
Let's listen.
Yeah, well, I'll show you. I have two, but I'll tell you which ones are which. But I honestly think you could definitely create a real composition with stuff because they had some presets in the application where there's just like a lot of architecture pictures or like light. You know what like light photography is, where like you set your exposure on the camera really high and then you can draw with like stuff on a flashlight.
Yeah.
Stuff like that can create really cool results in this application. And I think if you made a bunch of set of pictures like that and then played them all back, you could definitely create something really cool.
Yeah.
I chose pictures of my trip to Gatlinburg. So there's a lot of trees, and I think the trees and stuff was my downfall because those pictures are just so busy when you read it like a spectrogram. It just is like just a bunch of like weird sounds, right? But I think if you did it again with say like a photo set of architecture, right? Because it's smooth, but a lot of it has like really cool like lines and design and stuff like that. I think you could really create something cool. Or like I said, light photography or something like that. So I'm going to play you guys. I got to turn my iPad back on. I'm going to play you guys my first one that I did here. So these are all just the pictures completely unedited in the application's factory setting. You want to put headphones on?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hear it, you know.
Yeah.
Let's listen to it.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you right now, since everything was on the exact same setting in this application, it's going to sound a lot of the
gosh.
same. It's 9 photos. You can hear them.
You'll hear the photos.
You will be hearing the photos. That's
For our
Yeah.
auditorial listeners. That's foreboding.
All right, so that was the completely unedited one. And you can come over here and look at these photos too.
So
'cause
that was just a bunch of trees.
basically, yeah, we climbed a mountain and I took
Yeah.
pictures. But if you want to come look at these photos, you can see where there's like cuts in the sound where it's like, there's like maybe a tree that's like goes completely across the photo. So when it reads it, it's like, there's like one whole chunk of the photo taken up. But especially on this next one, there's bridges, a lot of bridges you can hear, or stairs. You can hear it going as it reads across the photo. But yeah, here is the next one. A lot more interesting, I would say. So this is a river.
Ooh.
Another river. A river with a bridge. Some weird sun flare. Stairs. Sky flipped upside down. Inverted colors. Another weird.
That's a Minecraft cave noise, straight up.
It kind of is. So I mean, come on.
That's cool.
You gotta
though.
give me some props. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely think I like the second one better.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler.
There's like more variation in sounds.
Yeah, and like I said, if it wasn't so busy in the photos, I think you definitely create some really cool things.
I think that's really cool because like it just shows that there's like an infinite way to do that, just depending on like what pictures you take, how you take them.
Yeah, and I had the demo version of this. The real version was $70. I was like, I'm not about to spend $70 on a project.
Yeah.
But you're only limited to bounce files at 5 seconds long.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like read a picture a lot slower
Yeah.
than I did, right? And if depending on the size of the picture, like it's a panoramic photo. I think that would be really cool if you took like a weird panoramic photo or something and let it just play. Like if you went to one of those what's that art exhibit Josh is working at right now?
Otherworld.
Otherworld, and took like a really cool set of pictures. You could definitely create some weird composition out of that.
That's a cool place.
I wonder if like you took like if you like painted on a canvas and like if you could like make like an actual melody out of like the lines and bumps that you paint, so you compose by painting.
See, that was my original idea, but the other way around, where you play a piece and then a program would compose the artwork for you. Like an AI would be like, "Oh, this is what you're playing. I'm going to make a piece of artwork for you." But I didn't want to write a paper about that. So, but yeah, I definitely think Russ will like that because honestly, like we've listened to compositions made by professionals in this class throughout the semester, and I guarantee you they sound just like that. So maybe a little bit more cleaner than mine, but they sound just like that. So I think he'll eat it up.
I wonder if anyone's gonna talk about like the MIDI things where like they put an audio file into MIDI, and so it's like a keyboard is playing the entire audio file for like a movie, and like if you listen to it without the context, it sounds like nothing. But if you listen to it with the context of like what it's supposed to sound like, then you'll actually hear it.
What are you talking about?
I'll have to put up.
Who's to say?
But like, basically, like, so like, what's that one like MIDI program called where it's like the keyboard, like all the piano tutorials on YouTube? Is it like synesthesia? It's not that.
Synesthesia
where it
is
like
when you
shows
can, like, see colors.
the MIDI information coming down and hitting the keyboard. You talking about that? Okay, yeah.
Synth. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Synthesizer.
Synthesizer.
Synthesia. It looks like it's synthesia.
Synthesizer.
But like they put like an audio or like a movie scene, or like I think they did one where it's all that's an ad. They did one where it's like all Shrek.
and they play it through that.
Yes. And so like if you listen to it, it sounds like garbage. But like if you follow along with like a script or somebody like writes it out and you follow along with it, then you'll actually like hear it. So I gotta find it, but like it's
gonna be a pain. Continue, Joe. I'll stop you. I'm gonna have to now edit these videos that we just watched into the YouTube video of the show. Because I did that with last week's episode with Kyle and his pizza thing.
His pizza thing? I didn't watch. I'm sorry.
You should watch it. It's funny. Kyle got a bunch of kids to scream pizza in the hallways in high school.
Oh, I heard about that.
And we found the video, and I put it in our YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to watch that. I did hear about that from Joey. Oh?
So like this is it's supposed to be all-star.
I see it.
But yeah, it's all like keyboard.
Wait, how is it based? Wait, I'm so confused.
It's all keyboard notes that are making the noise.
Yeah, but I see the movie scene's going on in the background.
Yeah, that's just so you can follow along with it.
Oh wait, so I'm still so confused. I was like, yeah, how do you correlate the mishmash?
Because if you like listen to it like right now, like it's all-star, so you can just like match it up with that.
Yeah, that just sounds like they're playing like the main chords of All Star and then just smashing the keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like there's nothing else.
Oh, I kind of heard it.
Yeah, it's like saying words even though it's just a keyboard. Hole in the satellite filter. Like you can hear the words of the song even though it's literally just a keyboard playing it.
I don't get it.
I kind of heard it.
I feel like that's just because we know the song.
Yeah, that's the point. Like if you don't know what it is, it sounds like just a keyboard smacking and banging on like a keyboard.
What the heck is that? Playing a piano.
But like if you like listen to that and like you follow along with the lyrics of All Star, then you'll hear him singing it. Even though
I feel like you're not hearing him sing it though. You're just hearing the chords, and you know the chords.
Listen to it with headphones, you'll hear it.
Yeah, but it's
because like I know the chord progression.
No, it sounds like words.
I know the melody of All Star.
It sounds like words, but it's just piano. The piano is the only thing making noise.
We did actually talk about people in Russ's class that made synthesizers make words and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting.
I know there's like
people diss his class, honestly, but this is a hot take. I think there's dissing his class because they don't like him or don't really care about it. But I found this class really interesting and really entertaining.
I would
And
never take it up. And I probably will never take it.
I thought it was sweet. I think people don't like it because we had a bunch of quizzes and stuff. But
Boo-hoo.
yeah,
Suck it up.
boo-hoo. They were on. I'm not condoning anything, but you can show up the class online. That's all I'm going to say.
You're not wrong.
But I still I knew the information. I thought it was cool. Thought it was sweet. I like that type of music, just electronic stuff. And begin with, not like club electronic, but like cool, just like sci-fi, fantasy stuff. I like that. So I found it really interesting.
If anybody in your class talks about what I just talked about, think of me.
I will think of you. Gunnar was telling me that for his project, he is trying to route delays into other delays. So I don't know. He kind of explained it weird, but it's like routing delays and other delays so that when you say something, you'll have a delay that has a chord in it. I don't know. I didn't understand. Hopefully he'll show me and I'll understand it some more. But
That's
yeah,
interesting.
I thought my picture idea was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain it to Allison the other day, and she did the typical
Polarity.
polarity.
Chad Lowridge. What are you talking about?
Nah, she thought it was cool.
So to say,
Goofing
don't do
around.
Allison dirty like that.
She thought it was cool. I don't know how we're supposed to present them tomorrow because he was just like, we're gonna have a day where we talk about them, but also like one of the options was a paper, so it's like, how can you present a paper?
Today I'm
Gotcha.
going to be talking about
I mean,
my
you could just be
paper.
like, so my paper I talked about.
Also, like half the class is on Zoom, half the class isn't on Zoom, so it feels
Oh.
like if I don't show up to class not on Zoom tomorrow, how am I going to present my own presentation?
And
You
this
know what I'm
is
saying?
The share screen, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't have a computer that's logged into Zoom. I'll be in the lab, like in person.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
So it's like, what do you want me to exactly show you?
if somebody wrote a paper, they just walk up and be like, in this essay, I will.
I might just go to it on Zoom just in case he's like,
what if people just share screen their essay and just read their essay?
that'd be kind of funny.
So
I think
that'd be
I'll show up in Zoom just so everybody can hear it.
Yeah.
Because,
Full
dude,
effect.
Russ, he's a great professor, but still has not figured out how to share sound on Zoom.
Most people have not.
Dang.
Yeah.
Recital hour. Cough,
Yeah,
cough, cough.
recital
cough,
hour, yeah.
Cough,
Mm.
cough.
That's,
How many times have we done recital hour this year? Still can't figure it out? Okay.
Dr. Jelly can't figure out how to full screen a video.
Yikes. Yikes.
Cringe and weird.
It is cringe and weird.
Oh, well, what's your next talking point?
I don't know. You guys want to... I said what my favorite part of the show year was. You guys want to... You guys got any
Oh.
favorites of this year of On the Rocks? And then we'll wrap it up so everybody can get a good head start to watch the premiere of On Streets. Yeah.
I think maybe my favorite. The Halloween one was fun because I got to wear my steak and shake costume, which is always a good time.
Dylan Rodriguez.
But I really enjoyed filling in to be the Songbirdie. That was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I liked being at every episode.
Yeah.
Me too, Joy. I really
Yeah.
liked it.
For those auditorial listeners, I'm sticking my hands in the air like I'm Richard Nixon.
Wow.
There's also...
Watch it on YouTube and you'll see me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I always forget that you record.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every episode is recorded.
That's true. That's
Should we,
true.
if we... I don't know, I'm saying why, if we're going to do it. When we continue On the Street, should we record it?
Yes.
So we're going to need a third to just sit there and hold a phone.
Just record.
Songbirdie.
You should get like one of those like really big chunky like
I'll be with
cameras.
My dad.
But then
Oh,
it
she'll
doesn't
be in Hungary
work.
too.
Hungary?
You will be in Hungary.
So we're gonna have to get someone
Is that
else.
like confirmed?
Streets, but in Hungary, like as like a like I'm the field reporter now.
Is there gonna be a language barrier with
in
that?
Hungary?
I'll put everything into
Google Translate.
Yeah, Google Translate.
I feel like
Oh,
that.
If you could record one episode in Hungary, I would post it.
That'd be
Oh,
pretty
I
cool.
feel like the whole Google Translate thing would be
Hello,
the
Hungarians.
most.
Oh my gosh,
awkward thing. Is
You
that
have
like,
to keep it under an hour, and it has to be entertaining to not just you.
is that like confirmed? Like you're going to Hungary?
Yeah.
I mean, we got it in.
If the travel advisory lowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Hungarians.
Oh my goodness.
That-
Are you guys like
Ah.
doing like Duolingo or anything to like learn some phrases?
I probably will. I haven't started yet.
Yeah. Learn some common stuff.
Yeah, you might want to.
Like, where's the bathroom? Don't
Not
answer
quite,
that,
not
don't
quite.
you?
No.
You know, I took enough Spanish. No, that's
I
not
could barely
Hungarian.
even talk like French.
Like, where's the train?
But
Yeah, just learn some like common phrases.
But yeah, I think on a camera for on the streets would be a cool idea. I think
Yeah.
keep it more interesting.
and then we probably doing one more episode before.
Yeah, we're gonna try and do it on the streets on Friday. I don't
Oh,
know how.
really?
Yeah,
Like
Oh.
fountains.
at the fountains.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about this.
I don't know how many people we will get,
What if Jodie Fournier walks by?
but we'll see.
We'll interview
That'll
Jodie
most
Fournier.
likely happen. I feel like Jodie Fournier walks past the fountains a lot.
We have to come prepared for
Hmm?
this though, because like
On the
on the
streets,
streets, but
episode
at the
2,
fountains.
at
I
fountains on
feel
Friday.
like if we had the opportunity, like if Jodie Fournier walks up, I feel like it would be a disservice to be like, "What do you want to talk about?" Like, we gotta have some questions. We gotta have some hard hitting, pressing
Yeah,
questions.
we
You
can't.
should-
We
but
can't
you
just
can't
do.
ask
Yeah.
him stuff about Capital. Like, try to get to know Jodie
Huh?
Fournier for Jodie Fournier.
If Neil walks by, I'll try to get him on, but he's a busy man. So
That's true. Yeah.
To say where's the bus in Hungarian, it's Polvina bus.
Wow.
yeah, I don't know if on the streets will be as exciting on Friday, but I think
Maybe.
Joey. I think the key is if we don't get a lot of people, let's make it so awkward that it's funny.
Yes.
Like, oh, there goes that guy.
I'm.
And
I
just
can do
like
that.
just pauses where we're just like, all right, cool.
So much dead air will
Yes.
ensue.
And we start complaining about the people walking by. Like, I wish someone would just come on our show.
Yeah.
But as long as it's entertaining, like, and we're funny about it, I think it doesn't matter. I mean, Joey and I really thought when we were driving up on Friday that we would get maybe one or two people.
How many people
Maybe.
did you get, though?
Let me think through this.
5 or 6 groups?
and it was like
one-
consistent.
Oh yeah, we had to tell Emily to stop getting people
Emily.
because we were like,
Wow.
we need to have a break. Joey and I need to talk and like discuss what the crap is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Let me try to think. There was one,
There were the two girls.
two girls.
girls.
Oh,
There
wait,
were-
I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to say that. I don't want to
Yeah,
say
don't spoil
information, so I don't want to
anything.
spoil it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Like
6, 7. There's 7.
People.
There's 7.
Okay.
7 groups, I believe.
6, 7. Okay. I'm so excited to listen to it.
Yeah, I'm excited for people to listen to it too. It was
How-
definitely a journey. Joey, one thing I did notice, I can talk about this because we didn't. There's one part where Joey and I are talking about this guy that's walking by, and we didn't actually finish our conversation about it because we got some people came up to our booth and started
What was
talking
the
to us again.
conversation?
So I want to talk about it now because
Okay.
no one's going to understand what's going on. There's a point where these people were walking by and they were very intoxicated,
Okay.
and Joey was like, he was trying to tell me something, but was like, I just lost like all of my train of thought because I'm pretty sure we just witnessed something very illegal.
Yes.
And it was because there was this couple of guys, and this guy was like, I gotta drive home. And his friend was like, no, you cannot drive. You cannot drive home. And this guy was like, no, I got it. And he was just like, oh, whatever, just be careful.
And, like,
and then we watched him walk down the sidewalk. And I hope to goodness he made it home safely that night because he could not walk in a
He's
straight
literally
line.
falling onto like the wall next to him. And I was
Wow.
like, am I witnessing like a federal offense right now?
Yeah.
Probably.
So when you hear us bringing that up, we don't actually finish the conversation. So now you know what we're
Yes.
talking about.
Now you know that
Wow.
we witnessed a man probably committed DUI.
Yeah. Well,
Probably, yeah.
I hope he's safe.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the DUI part. I hope that he and
Yes.
everybody on the road that night
Yeah,
were safe
safe.
because of him.
Yeah.
That's his own fault that he got in his car, but
Dang. But yeah, I'm really super excited. Dalton, how many times did you have to listen to the interviews in order to edit them?
like on the streets or the interview project?
No, on the streets. Like how many
Just
times?
one time.
Just one?
I listened to it just when I sat down, just listened to it on one straight time. If I heard something that I wanted to bleep out, I just zoom all the way in, highlight, make sure I got the right section, and then muted it.
Did
and
you
put the
listen
bleep
to
in.
it like another
Okay.
time afterwards? I'd be like, yeah, I bleeped out everything I wanted to bleep out.
Nope. I hope I
Oh,
bleeped out
oh.
everything.
Oh,
There's one thing that I noticed while I was actually editing, like putting in the video part of it, where I didn't bleep out a certain person's last name, but
Oh.
I just cut it out in the video, so it's like a moment of silence.
I yelled that kid's name.
Yeah, it is. I didn't bleep that part out, but
That's
I was
quality.
like,
He won't care.
yeah, it's like some of them. I'm pretty sure I got all the obvious things that I needed to bleep out because I mean they're pretty obvious. There's a lot from Emily actually, but yeah, if I didn't, I'm not gonna be too upset about it.
Yeah.
you know,
So
in 7 short minutes, you'll experience, you'll experience us witnessing and solving a crime.
Yeah.
hmm
You'll witness high school reunions.
high school reunions,
Really?
yeah.
You will witness the love for many mothers.
Yeah, the love for many mothers.
I'm so scared about
you
that
You will
one.
witness-
witness philosophical questions about is killing right or wrong.
Oh,
Yes. You will learn about fecal transplants
Yep.
for
Okay.
gut flora.
okay.
You are going to learn about how Americans are not living the right way.
Oh,
And you'll
okay.
learn about
The answer might surprise you.
and an upcoming boxer.
Yeah,
Oh,
up and
yeah,
coming
yeah.
7-time.
Yeah. National championship, I believe.
that's what he said.
Oh,
I forgot what
Wow.
his Instagram was, but if you kept it in, then
I had said. so.
I'll catch it.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm really excited. I probably won't watch it right as it premieres because I'm gonna get food.
Yeah, me too.
But like,
Me too.
yeah,
And I lived it, so
but
wanted
like,
to
I'll
watch it.
probably listen to it later tonight.
Yeah.
It's you guys are in for a blast.
Definitely. I wonder if those that first group's gonna listen to it because they are the only group that followed me on
They
Instagram.
are.
Oh,
Everyone was like, "Oh, I'll follow you," but I think they were just way too far gone to like actually. I was like, "Just take a picture of the sign if you want to follow us. You don't have to
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
enter it."
At the beginning.
Yeah,
Except for Nolan. Nolan didn't follow us. Come on.
He did or didn't?
he did not.
He did not.
Mhm.
I messaged him.
weird.
DM him.
I'm gonna kill Nolan.
This is being recorded.
We're just
On the
it's
record.
fine.
On the record with Emma.
But yeah, so 5 minutes until the premiere. Everyone, if you're listening live, go over to our YouTube channel.
What is it?
It's on our Instagram. So just go to our Instagram, which is _WXCU. It's the link to our YouTube is in our Instagram. That'll just be the easiest way to find it because YouTube is very hard to find small channels like ours.
that's true.
But yeah, it'll be set as premiere. Go listen to it. It's a little under an hour long, and I guarantee you it's entertaining all the way through. So it'll definitely be well worth it.
What a great way to start your finals week too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just laughing and smiling and
Yeah. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, which will probably be like, I don't know, tomorrow at noon, maybe
Yeah.
Wednesday at noon, and you haven't watched On the Streets yet, go watch it.
Yeah.
what are you doing with
What
your
are you
life?
doing?
Be there, be
It's-
square.
It's
Come on,
already
guys.
out. Go listen
Holy-
to it.
We're live.
Wow.
And there'll probably be another episode of On the Streets coming out next Monday from what it
Exciting
sounds like.
stuff.
That's the
So,
goal.
so yeah,
Wow.
this has been the final, not the final season. Don't want to say
The
that.
final
No.
season.
Not the final season. The only way it'd be the final season if the world was ending.
Okay, yeah,
Am I right or am I right?
knock on wood,
jinx
knock
it.
on wood.
Don't jinx it.
No, this has been the final episode of season 2 of On the Rocks with Doolin, Dalton,
And the Rambler.
and
And the Songbirdy.
the Songbirdies, and the Mockingbird, and the Songbird,
And Ace Field
Kind of.
reporter
and
Joey
Ace Field Reporter
Soto.
Joey Soto,
Mm-hmm.
and all the memories that we made with our friends and our family and the
I just want
show.
to say, the one thing that has remained constant it has always been Doolin Dalton.
Yep.
He's been there.
It's always
Except
been
for,
doing
I'm pretty sure
Executive producer here.
you've only missed one thing, and then I had to cover for you.
I think I
was
missed
like-
2. I missed one for Dream Theater, and one maybe because I was out of town or something.
And I
like that.
remember being here like, yeah, we're gonna play bass jury. What a time.
Yeah, my bass shirt. But yeah, thank you for listening. You'll catch us on our YouTube in the next few days. Probably 2 episodes coming out. And you'll catch us after that.
next season.
August, sometime in the August. So
Yeah.
Oh.
until then, this has been On the Rocks with Doolin Dalton.
And the Rambler.
And we're just going to go ahead and kick it back to our normally scheduled program.